agenda items. There's several items under there. If anybody has a question, we can pull an item out. Otherwise, we need a motion.
Is Chris going?
I think he's there. He just has his video off.
Chris, are you with us?
I have to see him vote.
We may have to.
There he is.
There.
I make a motion. We accept
You
the
get 5
agenda.
minute recess.
So,
Yeah,
maybe
there
5
you go.
minutes.
True, there you go.
2.5.
So he's like,
We do have a motion on the floor for consent agenda.
I'll second.
motion by Roger Bridgman, seconded by Caitlin Mace to approve the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, next, financial statement and April bills. Again, there's several items under your financials. If anybody has a question, it's the perfect time to ask. Otherwise, we need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion by Adam, seconded by Roger to approve the financial statement and action on the April bills as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed?
Abstain.
5 yes, 1 absent, 1 abstain.
All right, item number 9, let's move into administrative reports. Board and committee reports. I don't think we currently have any. Board and committee. Building principal reports. So elementary, middle school, and high school is all in your packet. And since they have vacated the building, if you have a specific question, you can email. Most of it's just kind of highlights what's going on in their buildings. I'm sure it is an extremely busy time, as I think Roger said. We're
did
days
notice
away from the end of school,
On
so.
Mr. Klutz's report, you noted 90 seniors, but we had 106 for graduation approval.
That's probably due to some graduating.
Early
or like
grads.
semester- Yeah.
Early grads did.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move into special education director's report. Again, she's not here, so if you have questions about that, we can try to answer them. Otherwise, we can shoot an email. Student representative to the board report. Hi, Allison.
Hi,
Are you glad it's almost the end of school?
I'm very glad.
So Allison has a good report for us. We didn't highlight baseball though, and I
Yeah,
mean,
no.
those boys are bringing it this season.
Yeah, they've actually been having a really good season.
So they beat St. Clair for the first
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
since 2018. That is majorly noteworthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, they're just awesome.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else out of your report you'd like to highlight?
No, I mean, there's all the testing going on, which all the students love that, but
That's my favorite time of year.
yeah, I think they're excited for the end, and everyone's very motivated. We're having the spring fever reliever next Friday,
Okay.
and then prom's the next day, so lots of things to look forward to.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
it's just an exciting time of year for us.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
Assistant superintendent report.
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to add to my report, I had been asked to develop a discipline matrix, progressive discipline matrix for the coaching staff and sponsors. And I am in the works on that. I shared it with Chris and Adam today, the rough draft. It should be in your email. And I should have a final product by the next board meeting for the board to look at.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yes, thank you for doing that, Myra.
Absolutely.
Okay. And superintendent report.
Yep, so I just had one little thing to announce, but super excited about it. I'm very grateful to our community for passing our bond.
Yes.
We've got a lot of great things that's going to be accomplished in the next year and a half, 2 years. So it's a team effort, and so just thank you to everybody that supported that and did that. So Matt and I from Navigate Building Solutions will be here in May to give more details and kind of logistics of where we're at. So I've already had some meetings here this past week and the week before, just kind of lining stuff up. But we're still on a time, we have to wait about 60 days before we bond money and do stuff with that. So we're still kind of in a waiting phase at the moment, but trying to line stuff up to rock and roll as soon as we can.
I agree, that is very, very exciting for our school district and all of the county, all the Crawford
Yeah.
County school districts. That's very awesome for our students. Okay, let's move into unfinished business and get a 25-26 budget update.
Yep, so our budget this year is right on track. Year-to-date expenditures were just under 85% in comparison to our revenues, which we've collected just under 83%. So in a good place with our budget this current year.
If we have questions about this, is this when I ask or do I need to wait?
No, you
for
can
this?
ask.
Okay, on your graph that you have,
Oh.
the one that you sent, under the purchase services
Mhm.
for me, is that, I noticed that they're climbing pretty quick. Is that because of therapies and outside placements that we're doing?
Yeah,
For
so
that?
so that'll be for the 26-27 budget.
So that's,
So,
okay.
yep.
Well, I noticed they were climbing, and also on the non-cert, are they climbing based on our wage requirements? Is that why
Correct.
they went
There's
up
a
on that?
$15 minimum
Okay.
payment for that, but,
One more.
yeah.
On the teachers, I noticed it looks like we're kind of bleeding our staff, our teachers through attrition. Is that the way you see that coming up?
Well,
So,
Just
hang
real
on just a
quick.
second.
Okay.
Are you,
Yeah.
are you
Yeah, I just-
talking more about 25-26 or 26-27?
I'm talking about what we have right now into 26, 27, yes. Because I noticed, which you're, and I realize it's a projection. I understand that. I realize we have to wait for the budget and we have to wait for legislation to get it passed through. But I just noticed it was kind of like a trend, and I didn't know if we could maybe work on that a little bit, or, I mean, just
Well-
to keep it on the back burner.
so we're one agenda item ahead. This is why.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
that's why I
I'm
was
sorry.
asking.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
asking.
I'm so sorry, I'm
No,
so sorry.
I was just asking if you're talking about 25-26 or 26-27, because they're two different things.
That's it,
25-26.
okay, I apologize.
No.
So you are more talking about 26-27.
Yes.
Okay, so hold that thought for 1
Okay.
minute until we get there.
Elementary custodian.
Okay, do you have anything else on our 25-26 budget?
I do
Dave,
not.
that you need to add? Okay.
No.
Now, yes, let's move into 26-27.
Yeah. So the 26-27, this is the new software program
Yes.
that you were speaking about. So it has projections in there, but one of the things, our student adequacy target was legislative at $7,145. The state has now said for next year that's going to drop down to $6,700, so we're losing 400 average daily attendance per student. So that's actually going to decrease us to $252,000 in revenues just with that alone. Then our Prop C money is going to go down $95,000 next year as well. That's already in effect. And then our health insurance has gone up, and that's an agenda item later, but that's going to increase $125,000. So that's where these numbers come into play, but that's already built into this current projection here. To answer questions with the state of finances, there's a April 21st MASSA financial statewide meeting. Essentially, all and you've heard me say this multiple meetings, but the state is short $2 billion, so they're cutting out $1 billion this year, $1 billion next year. And so the next 3 years of finances are going to get really tight. We are projected at about a 65% reserve, but that will keep decreasing. So if you see the 15.5 million, we're looking at deficit spending for next year, $900,000. So with the teacher increases, it projected about a $650,000 to $700,000 deficit spending, but now we're starting to exceed that to $900,000. So as far as staffing, you want to continue to appropriately staff numbers of students to teachers because our enrollment is going down, and that's also how we're paid out. So to keep us in the financial good, it's just continuing to monitor those and do that. So.
With that though, we are at like, what, a 74% reserves right now, correct? Is that what we're sitting at, 74%? I last looked.
We'll roughly in the year about 72. And
We're at
then,
72 right now?
Next year is projected 65, so that's already
So
a drop.
normally, I said whenever I researched some of the other schools and spoke, they hold reserves at high 35%. That's the high end. And I realize, tragic things could happen,
Right.
buildings, weather, this and that. I still think our reserves is high. And being that like I said, I feel we're carrying a very large fund balance. And I would just like to maybe meet with some salary to maybe look at those teachers' salary for even next year, because I realize contracts got already gone out, but we've always amended. I mean, it's been done in the past, within June, but I would still like to sit down and talk to somebody about that, because I really think we're hitting that attrition rate, and I think we are bleeding our teacher staff. So I would like to look at that, though, maybe sometime.
So these are things that you can look at.
Okay.
But, like as Dr. Davidson said, so, we are already dropping, 7% at least reserves just in 1 year time. And so those are gonna continue to go down because we are going to deficit spend every single year. So, not that it's something that we can't look at.
Right.
But the reason our fund balances are so high is a lot due to COVID money and, ESSER money and things like that, and that's not coming back in anymore.
Correct.
So it doesn't mean that we can't look at it, but we just have to be very cautious knowing that we're already deficit spending, and so you've got to be, it's a fine line to walk.
Correct, but it's almost like when we say we're deficit spending, I get it, but it's almost like we're projecting, we are never gonna have money coming in, we are always using our savings account. That's why I look at the reserves, that's not true. We still have money coming in. I realize our numbers are low, I realize we go by APR and all of that whole schematic, and that they have many facets that contribute into that. I just feel that with all of that, though, we still need to look. We still need to take it into consideration for that
So
salary.
the other factor to keep in mind, anything we add to the base, Senate Bill 727 in the 28,
Right.
29 year will go up to potentially 3% increase, and it will increase up to 3% every year after that.
Can we
So-
tier it?
Nope.
We can't tier a salary schedule. Like if 0 to 5, you keep it like what it is, and then we reward that longevity and dedication to our district so they don't leave us, especially in those critical need positions that we can never find anybody in.
Well, let me
Do you
rephrase
think-
that. As a board, you can do what you like to your salary schedule.
Okay.
Right now, the very big cautionary piece,
Uh-huh.
a lot of schools, I'm talking to SUPs that have a 20-ish% reserve.
Mhm.
Next year we'll have a single-digit reserve. So this is not a talking about it and it doesn't happen. This is
Okay.
it's going to go down. So we are essentially, the strategic plan financially is to outlast schools that are going to hit that wall first, to give legislators a year or 2 years to correct
Oh,
that.
absolutely. The
And so
budget.
if whatever we add, not that the board can't, but whatever you add, you're going to
You
shorten
take out
your.
within
well,
those
you're gonna-
years.
You're going to shorten your
Absolutely.
window to when we're at a single-digit reserve, which is quite honestly not that far off in the future. So, not that it can't be looked at, but it's that 65% will go down another 7 to 9% the year after, 7 to 9 or 10, because there's still, legislative session has not ended, so I don't know 100% what the total impact will be. Like I said, there's an April 21st finance meeting, special
Mhm.
finance meeting.
Okay.
I don't know what that's going to be about, but nothing has, there's nothing indicating we will get new money or additional money. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that.
Okay. Any other questions for the budget update for 26, 27? Okay, let's move into amending our 25, 26 school calendar. So we do have 2 snow days, is that correct? Yes. 2 snow days that we have not used. So it's been a historical practice that we have given those back to our staff, to our students. There are days that we built in we didn't use. So we would like to remove May 21st and May 22nd off of the school calendar, get our kids out of school a little bit earlier. It's probably a really smart move considering their last day was going to be Friday, a Memorial Day weekend, and that would
That's
sound
great
like
time.
a tragic nightmare. So,
That's why we're happy.
I think I'll be happy as a
Yeah,
parent driver.
trust me, getting through town, yes.
Any questions about that?
Nope.
About
Jennifer, you're
removing the
keeping my
days?
kids for 2 days, right?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. Don't have any questions.
Okay, we need a motion then to approve amending the 25-26
So
calendar.
moved.
1 second.
Motion by Roger, seconded by Caitlin, to amend the 2025-26 school calendar as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
All right, we'll get that communicated out tomorrow.
Okay, we need to work a couple of more things now that I have room in all my tabs here. All right, let's move into new business and talk about our 26-27 district career ladder plan.
So one thing the state will be funding is career ladder for next year, which is glad to see that, and we've done this now for this is our 3rd year. Dr. Siebert's revised the career ladder plan, which is part of the application process for the board to approve.
The only changes in the plan are the changes that were in the DESI guidance manual.
Yeah.
So everything else remains the same, except for just some little wording that they did.
They like to do that.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Job security for them.
But the hours remain the same. Stage 1 is 50 hours at 1,500. Stage 2 is the 75 hours at 3,000. And stage 3 is 100 hours at 5,000.
Are they still offered like pass pay if they go over those hours, like if they do
No.
mandatory letters training and then they do
Letters
like carnival or
is-
whatever?
Letters is part of career hour. The only people who are eligible for pass hours are those who do not qualify for a career
Career ladder. So if they go over their hours, then they
They can choose to participate or
pay
not.
just to volunteer on that.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you had the pass pay for that too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any other questions about career ladder? We do need a motion to approve the career ladder plan.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Roger, seconded by Adam, to approve and adopt the 2026-27 career ladder plan as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, now let's talk about some insurance.
Okay.
Yay.
So our insurance increased 7.9%. You may not be excited
That's
about
really
that.
good.
But a lot of places was 20 to
Yep.
40%
Yes.
increases.
That is true.
And
true.
working with our broker, we got down to 7.9. So really glad that we can continue to offer the same insurance options there through Anthem. So we have option 1, and then we have an option 2, which I recommend the board pays, but that did go up $50 per month per teacher, capping it at $749.89. But again, that total was an increase of $125,466. So if you'd like to approve that, we can.
I make that motion.
Insurance.
I'll second.
First,
Yeah. So we can
offer
pay
our
for their
staff the insurance
insurance.
option, and then we'll offer the same ancillary options as well.
Motion by Renee, seconded by Adam, to approve the insurance bid from Anthem, option 1, 2, 3, and 4 as presented, with board paid capped at $749.89. All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, next up, let's talk about the Fresh Ideas food contract.
Yep. So this, again, everything goes up, but I don't think a 3% increase is bad. Our Fresh Ideas food contract, we're still kind of grandfathered in on a lower meal plan. They're not accepting new clients, is my understanding. So they're working with us, which we're grateful for, but we do need to approve a plan for the 26-27 school year.
Second.
Motion by Caitlin, seconded by Adam, to approve the Fresh Ideas Service Management Contract as presented for the 2026-27 school year. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
And now we need to approve meal prices for the 26-27 school year, taking staff meal prices to $2.57 for breakfast, $3.60 for lunch. Student meal prices will increase by 10 cents, bringing that total for breakfast to $2.17 and lunch at $2.96.
Does that increase the required?
10 cents.
Yeah.
And if you notice, it's still underneath the contracted price for Fresh Ideas.
I'll make that motion
Second.
to do all the things.
It's pretty good price.
I'm just.
And I second
mean-
all those things.
Angela has the fancy words.
Actually, I don't. Very simple this time. Motion by Caitlin, seconded by Renee, to increase the meal prices for the 2026-27 school year as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, next item is we do need to officially accept the April 7th election results for Proposition Kids. Just kind of a housekeeping thing that we need to officially approve those in the boardroom.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Roger, seconded by Adam, to accept the April 27th, 2026 election results for Proposition Kids as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, next up, we would like to go out to bid to incentivize a competitive interest rate and to give banks an opportunity to support our school district. Basically, we're just looking for people to give us bids on housing our bond money.
That won't be there very long.
18 months.
We're gonna start spending,
Yeah.
stuff done.
So we just need a motion to go out to bid for.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Chris, seconded by Adam, to go out to bid for an interest-bearing bank account to be used for the bond money. All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Okay, and item G, we need to approve a bus bid. So you do have one bus bid in your packet. It is for 2 buses, actually. Midwest Transit was the only one that submitted a bid to us.
I have a question on that.
Yes.
On the trade-in, have we looked at any other means for selling?
Yes.
Can we do
Our fleet
something
vehicles?
different?
Yeah, so
Are
we
you
have
sure?
in the past, if the bus is in good working order, sought bids outside of a trade-in. However, the 2 buses that we're trading in are not in good shape at all. And when I spoke to.
Are they still running?
One of them is, yes.
Yep, when you can put your feet down and push at them.
For how long is anybody's guess?
Yeah, it might just long enough that you get to where it's gotta go.
I was just curious.
When I spoke to Mr. Wendell, he did not feel comfortable selling them to anyone in this area.
Right. So we do try to.
That explains it.
We try to be
Someone
ethical
out of
with
the
our,
area.
yeah, our bus.
River rats won't buy those.
Okay, our bus opportunities.
Is it common for us to only get like 1, 2? Like, is this like the main company that normally bids for buses?
So one thing that we're finding, we have been able to get our entire fleet to the same type of bus, the IC International bus. And so really Midwest Transit Equipment has, I don't want to say the monopoly, but they specialize in that type of bus and no one can match their price for what they can give it to us for. And so we had one person who reached out to us and said they were not going to bid because we had, our bid specifications were too specific, and so they chose not to bid. But they didn't have this type of bus we want, so.
Okay.
And the benefit, having a similar fleet, is parts are the same, interchangeable.
Understand,
and
yeah.
It's versus having different varieties of buses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second you.
Motion by Adam. Motion by Adam, seconded by Roger, to approve purchasing 2 buses from Midwest Transit Equipment in the amount of $308,674 as presented. All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
But on a serious note with the buses, you've noticed one's $155,000. Just a few years ago, it was like $83,000.
Well, I was just
So,
thinking I need to go into the bus business.
Yeah, so that's just, cost of doing business. so.
70s,
Yeah.
70,000
I remember when they were
range.
70 something,
Yeah.
80 something.
Yeah.
Not that long ago.
Yep.
I remember when we didn't have buses.
Right.
Just say no, no, I'm joking.
You graduate with
All right.
Great.
Resident
Well,
agenda
not-
items, we have
at
none
least
tonight.
8th grade.
And next up, we need to approve our regular board meeting for the month of May.
Is that a school year?
May 21st.
Was it
May
21st?
21st is not.
Oh, that's
really a
no school,
great
'cause we did that.
day, due to some things on our school calendar.
Oh, I do not have it.
Someone has a school calendar pulled
May
up?
26th would probably be a really great day.
It's not.
There's not school activities going on then.
What day?
Tuesday the
26th.
26th. Does that work for everybody? No? Yes? Chris?
I'm looking right at that. I think
That's
that's
the
good for
day
me.
after Memorial Day.
Yeah.
I'll be back on the 24th.
Well,
I should be
have
home.
a late Memorial Day.
I should be.
At your house?
Sure.
Okay. I'll make the motion for Tuesday, May 26th at 6 PM with Roger giving me the look.
What?
I said with Roger giving me the look.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Motion by Caitlin, seconded by Adam, to schedule the regular May board meeting on Tuesday, May 26, 2026 at 6 PM with closed session to follow. All those in favor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed? 6 yes, 1 absent.
Next up, we need a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
After a 10-minute recess.
Second.
Motion by Roger, seconded by Caitlin, to go into closed session in accordance with the provisions of section 610.021, subsection 3 and 13 of the revised statutes of Missouri in order to discuss personnel after a 10-minute recess. Roger?
Yes.
Adam?
Yes.
Caitlin?
Yes.
Tammy is absent. Renee?
Yes.
And Chris?
Yes.
And Jennifer?
Yes.
6 yes, 1 absent.
It's time.
6:37.